Welcome to night 105 of History Bedtime Stories, brought to you by the wonderful team at Buddy's Pizza. We're in bed, we're in our pajamas, and tonight we're talking about Russell A. Alger's Memorial Fountain in Grand Circus Park. Now, as you travel through Grand Circus Park, you'll notice that it's a half-moon shape, and it's right down the middle, cut in half by Woodward Avenue. This fountain is located on the eastern side of the park, and it is a memorial to a lumber baron and railroad man who took his self-made fortune and turned it into a career in politics as a United States Senator and later the governor of Michigan from 1885 to 1887. In 1888, he tries to get the nomination to run for president, but it's a failed bid. He does, however, support President McKinley and becomes McKinley Secretary of War. This is all after a career as a soldier. He signed up for the Civil War and was made a captain and later a major of the 2nd Michigan Cavalry Regiment. He serves bravely in the Civil War, and following its completion and his career and politician's career, he is elected the commander of the Michigan GAR, which is the Grand Army of the Republic, a fraternal order of Civil War veterans that was established to promote and lobby Congress for history education, pensions for soldiers and sailors, and was part of the group that made Memorial Day and Flag Day national holidays. He is given the command of the Michigan unit of the GAR, and then in 1889, he is elected the national commander of the GAR, or Grand Army of the Republic, a really important lobbyist position, civic position, and spoke to his sort of influence on the national scale. Alger dies in 1907, and he's buried here in Detroit at Elmwood Cemetery. In fact, Alger County, Michigan is named in his honor shortly following his death. But the Alger Memorial Association founds just a couple of years later in 1909 with the goal of honoring the memory of Alger here in the city of Detroit. They hire the architectural and sculpting team of Henry Bacon and Daniel Chester French. These guys together had done the Lincoln Memorial in Washington, D.C., so their pedigree was pretty sterling. They're hired, and along with the Presby Leland Memorial contractors and the casting poured by the Gorham Manufacturing Company, they create and build the Russell A. Alger Memorial Fountain. It is topped by a 7-foot-tall bronze woman who is meant to represent Michigan. As the female representation of Michigan, she wears a Native American headdress. She has these long flowing robes sort of wrapping around her body, and she holds a shield and a sword. Emblazoned on that shield is the seal of the great state of Michigan. On the base of the fountain, in granite, there is bronze sort of profile relief of Alger himself, and the inscription, Soldier, Statesman, Citizen, Russell A. Alger, 1836 to 1907. The monument is revealed 14 years after his death on July 24th, 1921. In the 1970s, some buttface stole the sword and the bronze plaque, but luckily in 1997, replicas were able to replace the originals, and the fountain is once again in pristine condition, operating on the east side of Grand Circus Park, a fitting monument to a statesman, a soldier, and a citizen, Russell A. Alger. I hope you are enjoying History Bedtime Stories. If you are, do us the biggest favor. Give us a like and a share down below. If you share this video by next week, we'll enter you into a raffle to win a whole bunch of Vinyl Detroit stickers. Wash your hands. We'll see you tomorrow.